Yes, dear learners, welcome to the video. In this video, I am going to discuss about algebra of matrices. Algebra of matrices means we can add one or more number of matrices. We can subtract, means we can take the difference of matrices, and we can multiply a matrix by a scalar, and we can multiply one or more number of matrices. So let us go with the first one. Addition of matrices. So addition of matrices, we can add 2 or 3 matrix. Okay, so let us see. Let us take matrix A is equals to 5 3 2 8, and we can take another matrix of same order, five 10 4 5. See, the first matrix of order 2 cross 2, second matrix B is also of order 2 cross 2. Then we can add these two matrices. So addition of two matrix is denoted by A plus B. So here we are adding element by element. Here first row in matrix A, first row first element is 5. In matrix B, first row first element is 5. Then 5 plus 5 gives 10. In A plus B, first row first element gives 10. Then go with the second element. So first row second element is 3 in matrix A, and in matrix B, first row second element is 10. So 3 plus 10 gives 13. Then similarly, you go to the second row first element. In matrix A, second row first element is 2. In matrix B, second row first element is 4. So 2 plus 4 gives 6. Then go to the last element. Last row last element is 8. Here in matrix B, last row last element is 5. So 8 plus 5 gives 13. See this. This is known as matrix addition. Means matrix addition means we are adding the same row same column element. So A11 we are adding with A11 element of B, and A21 element of A we are adding with A21 element of B, like this. Okay, similarly we can go with, so same thing happens with 3 cross 3 matrix, 4 cross 4 matrix and all. Okay, let us go to the second one, difference of matrices. Difference of matrices. Difference is represented by A minus B. So let us take the same example. So in addition of matrix, we have taken two matrix A and B. Your matrix A elements are 5 3 2 8, and matrix B elements are 5 10 4 5. So let us take the difference. Difference also we are taking in the same manner how we are added the two matrix. So difference means it is also by element. So in matrix A, your element is first row first column element is 5. In matrix B, first row first column element is 5. So then you subtract. So 5 minus 5 gives 0. Then go to the second element. First row second element in matrix A is 3, and in matrix B, first row second element is 10. So 3 minus 10 gives minus 7. Go to the second row first element. In matrix A is 2, and in matrix B is 4. So 2 minus 4 gives minus 2, and last element 8 minus 5 gives 3. So this is what difference of two matrix. Okay, so just addition of matrix, difference of two matrix. We are doing element by element. Then let us go to the third one, multiplication of matrix by a scalar. Multiplication of a matrix by a scalar. You see this scalar means, let us take, usually it is denoted by k into a, where k is a scalar and a is some matrix. We are multiplying the scalar k with the matrix a. So let us take simple example. K means, let us assume 2, scalar value is 2 into the matrix a, 2 into a. So let us assume here the given matrix a is 4, 5, 5, 3. This is matrix, given matrix a. Then for this matrix you are multiplying by a scalar 2. Then we can write here 2 into a. A means 4, 5, 5, 3. The entire matrix a you are multiplying with 2. Okay, then it is giving 2 4 ja 8, 2 5 ja 10, 2 5 ja 10, 2 3 ja 6. So this is what your 2a matrix. You are multiplying a scalar 2 by 2 to the whole matrix A. Similarly, you can multiply any scalar 9 into the given matrix A like that. Okay, this is what known as multiplication of a matrix by a scalar. Next we shall go to the important concept, that is your fourth one, multiplication of two or more matrices. Multiplication of matrices. So to multiply matrices, at least we need two matrices, right? But here there is a condition to multiply the matrices. Okay, so suppose matrix multiplication means nothing but product of two matrices. So let us take A is one matrix and B is another matrix. So we need to multiply matrix A with matrix B, and the product AB is denoted by A into B. This is the notation, obvious notation. And here in AB, the A is known as prefactor and B is known as postfactor. A is known as prefactor and B is known as postfactor. Here you always remember, while multiplying two matrices, the number of columns in first matrix should be equals to the number of rows in the second matrix. Then only we can say that the two matrices are eligible for multiplication. Suppose if you take the order, matrix A is of order 2 cross 3, matrix A is of order 2 cross 3, and let us take the matrix B is of order, matrix B is of order 3 cross 4. Then here A is the prefactor and B is the postfactor. Okay, so in prefactor the order of the matrix is 2 cross 3. It means that the matrix A contains 2 rows and 3 columns. But the eligible condition, so the eligibility criteria for matrix multiplication is the number of columns in first matrix. So here in first matrix the number of columns number of columns are 3. The number of columns in first matrix should be equals to the number of rows in second matrix. Here our second matrix is B. Here the number of rows are 3. Then 3 equals to 3. Right? We can write this as 3 equals to 3. The number of rows, the number of columns in first matrix is equals to the number of rows in second matrix. Then we can say that the matrices A and B are conformable for multiplication. Means it is possible for multiply matrix A and B if it is satisfying this condition. Okay. Suppose if you take one more example, here I am writing matrix A is of order 2 cross 2 and matrix B is of order 3 cross 3. Here if you see, the number of columns in first matrix are 2 and the number of rows in second matrix are 3. Means here 2 is not equals to 3. Right? Then in this case you can't multiply these two matrices. Okay, because your condition is not satisfying, your criteria is not satisfied for this matrix. Okay, so first of all, whenever they are giving for multiplication, you check it whether the two matrices are eligible for multiplication or not. Once again I am telling, the eligibility criteria for multiplication is the number of columns in first matrix should be equals to the number of rows in the second matrix. Okay. So let us understand well with one example. Let us take matrix A is equals to, let us take the matrix 2 cross 2. I will take 2, 3, 4, 5, and matrix B let us take 1, 5, 3, 4. Here matrix A is of order 2 cross 2, matrix B is also of order 2 cross 2. So here these two are conformable for multiplication. Yes, it is conformable because number of columns in first matrix is 2 and the number of rows in second matrix is 2. Okay, therefore we can multiply the matrices A and B. So A and B, let us multiply. AB is denoted by, AB is nothing but product of two matrix. This equals to your first matrix elements 2, 3, 4, 5. So into your second matrix 1, 5, 3, 4. Yeah. So then we are multiplying these two matrices. While multiplying these two matrices, you remember first row of the matrix, first row elements are 2, 3. We are multiplying with first column elements of the second matrix. First row, first column, then you are multiplying first row, second column, then second row, first column, second row, second column. So here we can write further AB is equals to first row, first column. So 2 into 1 gives 2, 3 into 3 gives 9, 2 plus 9. Then you multiply first row, second column. First row, first row element is 2 into 5 gives 10, 3 into 4 gives 12. Now you go for second row, first column. 4 into 1 gives 4 plus 5 into 3 gives 15. Then second row, second column. 4 into 5 gives 20 plus 5 into 4 gives 20. Then if you write the next step, matrix AB is equals to, 9 plus 2 is 11, 10 plus 12 gives 22, 4 plus 15 gives 19, and 20 plus 20 is 40. This is what your matrix multiplication. Okay, so once again you please try to understand here. First row we are multiplying with first column of second matrix, then you are getting 2 plus 9. Then you multiply first row with the second column of the second matrix, then you are getting 10 plus 12. Then you multiply second row of first matrix with first column of second matrix, then you are getting 4 plus 15. Then you multiply second row with second column elements, then you are getting 20 plus 20. So finally if you do this calculation, you are getting matrix product of AB is 11, 22, 19, 40. Okay, so this is about algebra of matrices. So in this class we learned, so algebra means addition of matrices, difference of matrices, matrix multiplication by a scalar, and multiplication of matrices. Okay, so thank you for watching.